One of my subscribers told me I had to visit Rhulig Farms because it's one of the best hidden nurseries in Southeast Michigan. So today we're going shopping, but not just for pretty flowers. My goal is to find plants that will make my small condo yard more inviting for hummingbirds, butterflies, and bees, and hopefully a few more backyard birds. So let's see what we discover together.
Hoping to find something unique that I can plant in my garden area. I'm really looking for something that's going to attract pollinators. I really want to help the hummingbirds and the butterflies and the bumblebees this year. So I don't want just the same old ordinary thing. Now, I'm not very good at taking care of flowers. I'm definitely not a gardener by any means, but I know it's necessary to help attract the birds. So I definitely need something that's low maintenance. It's not going to require a lot of effort on my part, but I still want it to be beautiful. So let's see what I can find.
So I just want to be clear. I don't know most of the names of half of the plants that I'm going to see, but I definitely know which ones made me stop and stare. I am not a gardener by any means, but I do like a beautiful environment. So this is not going to be a tutorial where I give gardening advice because quite frankly, I'm not qualified. But what I will share is what I like, what I know fits well in my environment, and how I plan to take care of it.
OMG, look at that. Oh, I don't have a space big enough for that, but wow, would I love a swing like that. That's awesome.
If I had a larger yard, I would definitely consider buying trees from Ruhlig. They had an incredible selection and the trees looked very healthy and very inviting and plenty of variety. And you can also see some of the workers taking care of the trees, maintaining them before they even make it out onto the nursery floor where customers can select which ones to take home. Usually you just see the employees watering plants. You rarely get to see them actually being taken care of, sort of like a horticultural type of maintenance being done on them. So I was very impressed by that. Now, since I have a small space, I have to stay focused and only choose plants that give me the biggest impact. I have to remember my goals, choosing things that are going to attract pollinators as well as other backyard birds. I tend to get overly excited and buy everything that I see and buy too many plants for my small space, and then I try to go out and buy other pots and try to place things where they don't belong and just overcrowd my small space. I cannot do this time, so I hope I stay on target.
I am so sweaty. I love coming to greenhouses, but it's so hot inside. I don't see how people can deal with it. Oh, I love dahlias. That was a successful haul. When we get home and we unload, I'll show you everything we got. I just grabbed a variety of things because everything was so beautiful. I definitely got things that I've never gotten before. So we'll see how easy it is for me to take care of. I did get some of my favorites. I got begonias, I got marigolds and pansies. I've always had good luck with those type of flowers. And then I got some things that I've never had before. And we did see our eye on some bigger things, specifically something called wine roses. And they were trumpet shaped in red and pink, and they should attract lots of hummingbirds. But what we need to do some evaluation at home to see exactly where we're going to put them, because they get really, really big. Like it said 5 to 6 feet wide and tall, and we have a very small space. Unless I'm constantly trimming them, I don't see how I'm going to be able to make that room unless we remove something else. So we'll see. I can't wait to get in there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be going inside their little gift shop area. I'm going to do a quick little tour inside there. Wow, this is a full-on store. Hi, thank you. Yeah. I saw that they sell a lot of candles and things like that, so we found the air conditioner.
This is free, right?
Oh my gosh.
So that greenhouse.
I wasn't expecting such a large gift shop. They had home decor, seasonal decorations, bird-themed gifts, outdoor art, and plenty of other things. So let me take you around the store.
It does smell like rain.
Let's go, Ruhlig.
All right, we're getting a candle. That's usually my department. It's very subtle. I like that. Pinot Noir. $23.99.
Little white candle.
Yes. That's for the smaller one, and then they have the larger one.
Whenever you want to drink, you can.
Yeah. When you can't have an actual drink because you're working.
Want to smell the wine, but I can't drink the wine.
That smells really good. I love a Pinot Noir. This is a total splurge, but I'm gonna get it. Coffee, whole bean. Oh, it smells $15.99.
Before today, I'd never visited Rhulig Farms, and I can definitely see why so many people recommend it. I came in with a simple goal to find a few plants for my small condo yard, but I left with plenty of inspiration and maybe a few more things than I had planned. Of course, shopping is only the beginning. In the next vlog, I'll be putting everything in the ground to see if we can transform my yard into a space that's even more inviting for birds, butterflies, bees, and other pollinators. Now, I'd like to hear from you. What did you see during today's visit that you'd consider adding to your yard or garden? Let me know down in the comments. I always enjoy hearing all of your ideas. If you enjoyed shopping along with me today, hit that like button and subscribe to join my flock. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.